When disasters rise from within, the storms we create. A quiet question. When we look at the world today, storms, floods, fires, and chaos seem to be everywhere. It is easy to believe they fall from the sky, as if nature suddenly turned against us. But what if the truth is much closer? What if disasters do not descend from above, but rise from within? Today, let us sit down, one cup of coffee, one slow breath, and explore a quiet but powerful idea. There is no calamity from the sky, only consequences from the human heart. The ancient insight. Across many Eastern teachings, from Buddhism to Taoism, there is a shared belief. Nature mirrors the human heart. When the heart changes, the world follows. When collective consciousness shifts, the wind, water, and earth shift with it. This is not superstition. It is a poetic way of saying human actions, human greed, human anger. They shape the environment, society, and ultimately, our destiny. When the heart becomes chaotic, society becomes chaotic. When human hearts become restless, society becomes unstable. You can see it today. Rush, noise, arguments, conflicts. People are losing patience faster than the world can breathe. A society does not collapse in one day. It cracks slowly through millions of small fractures born from fear, ego, comparison, and insecurity. The chaos around us is often just the echo of the chaos within us. When the heart becomes greedy, water rises. Greed is not just an emotion. It is deforestation, overfishing, pollution, exploitation, and the endless consumption of what the planet cannot regenerate. When greed rises, the forests fall. When forests fall, the waters rise. It is not nature punishing us. It is simply nature responding. Floods begin where greed refuses to end. When the heart burns with anger, fire spreads. Anger is a fire that ignites everything around it. Relationships, families, communities, and yes, even nature. When societies nourish hostility, the world warms. When nations carry hatred, violence spreads. When individuals cannot control anger, every interaction becomes a spark. Fire outside is the reflection of fire inside. When the heart becomes ignorant, winds turn wild. Ignorance is not a lack of information. It is the refusal to see, the refusal to learn, the refusal to change. When humanity ignores warnings, storms intensify. When people live mindlessly, the winds of life blow without direction. Ignorance creates confusion, and confusion is the beginning of all destructive forces. When the heart becomes arrogant, the earth tilts. Arrogance is believing that the world must bow before us, that we can take without giving, demand without gratitude, and conquer without consequence. But nothing in nature bends forever. Everything returns to balance. When arrogance rises, civilizations fall, empires crumble, the earth tilts, not literally, but through crisis, instability, and the collapse of foundations we thought were unshakable. The core message, the real source of disaster. So perhaps the old saying is true. There is no disaster from the sky, only consequences from the heart. When the collective heart is peaceful, the world stabilizes. When the heart is kind, humanity thrives. When the heart is conscious, nature breathes. But when the heart turns dark, violence, greed, ignorance, arrogance, the world reflects what we have become. The hope. If disasters come from us, healing can too. If storms rise from within, then peace can rise from within as well. If chaos begins in the heart, then calmness can begin in the heart. When one person becomes mindful, a small corner of the world brightens. When millions awaken, the entire world transforms. Healing does not require a miracle, just human beings returning to kindness, restraint, clarity, and humility. The next time you hear thunder or read news about storms, fires, and conflicts, take one quiet moment and ask yourself, what is rising from my heart today? Fear or compassion? Anger or understanding? Greed or gratitude? Because the world is always listening. And the storm outside begins with the storm within. A gentle closing after the storm. As this video comes to an end, take one last quiet breath. The world outside may be shaking, but the world inside you, this is where calm truly begins. If today's message touched you, let it stay with you a little longer. That every storm has a root, and every root begins in the human heart. May we learn to soften ours. May we walk more slowly, speak gently, and choose compassion even when it's difficult. And tonight, before you sleep, send a small prayer toward Central Vietnam. For safety, for healing, for light to reach every home standing in the rain. Thank you for watching. Thank you for feeling. And thank you for choosing kindness when the world needs it most. Stories over coffee. One cup, one pause, one moment of humanity.